Two fighters, one ring, and a clash so intense it could define their careers. But here's the real question. Is Dalton Smith ready for Walid Quizza, or is he about to face the toughest night of his life? In today's video, we're breaking down the highly anticipated showdown between Dalton Smith and Walid Quizza. This isn't just another fight, it's a collision of styles, egos, and stakes that couldn't be higher. We'll unpack their strengths, their weaknesses, and what's truly at stake in this bout. By the end, you'll know exactly why this fight is more than just another date on the boxing calendar. So stick around, because this is one you don't want to miss. Dalton Smith, the young British sensation, a man who's been making waves with his pinpoint accuracy, unmatched speed, and a ring IQ beyond his years. Smith has been climbing the ranks with precision, earning his nickname the Thunderbolt for the electrifying performances he's been delivering. But let's not forget, every meteoric rise faces turbulence. Enter Walid Quizza. Hailing from Morocco, Quizza is a fighter fueled by grit and a hunger for recognition. Known for his relentless pressure and heavy hands, Quizza doesn't just fight to win, he fights to dominate. And now, he's got his sights set on Smith, but can the Thunderbolt withstand the storm? Or will Quizza's unrelenting assault short-circuit his rise? Dalton Smith is celebrated for his speed and accuracy, landing punches with surgical precision. His jab is like a laser pointer, setting up devastating combinations. For a fighter so young, Smith has shown maturity in reading his opponents and adjusting mid-fight, almost like a chess player in boxing gloves. Adding to this, his footwork is poetry in motion. He glides around the ring, making himself a hard target, while setting traps for his opponents. However, he's not invincible. Smith has faced criticism for occasionally letting his guard down, especially when he gets comfortable. Against someone like Quizza, that could spell disaster. Now, Quizza, on the other hand, is a powerhouse. His punches aren't just thrown, they're detonated, with his knockout ratio speaking volumes. Quizza fights like he's got nothing to lose and everything to prove, bringing relentless pressure and never giving his opponents a moment to breathe. He's the kind of fighter who wears you down mentally as much as physically. Yet, his aggressive style sometimes leaves him open to counters, and against a sharpshooter like Smith, that's a dangerous game to play. This fight isn't just about bragging rights. For Smith, it's a chance to prove that he belongs among the elite. A loss here could derail his momentum and plant doubts in the minds of fans and promoters alike. For Quizza, this is a career-defining opportunity. Beating a rising star like Smith could catapult him onto the global stage and silence his doubters for good. But here's the challenge. Smith thrives on controlling the pace, dictating the flow of the fight. But Quizza's style is chaos incarnate. He'll force Smith out of his comfort zone, making it a question of whether Smith can adapt under fire. On the other hand, can Quizza's power and pressure overcome Smith's technical brilliance? The answer lies in their ability to capitalize on each other's weaknesses. Now let's talk scenarios. If Smith can keep Quizza at bay with his jab and footwork, this fight is his to lose. Picture Smith circling, pivoting, and landing crisp counters as Quizza charges forward. It's the classic blueprint for how a technical boxer dismantles an aggressive power puncher. Smith's past fights against aggressive opponents have shown his ability to stay calm under pressure, using timing and precision to exploit mistakes. His victory over seasoned Eli Sanchez is a prime example, where he dissected Sanchez's aggression with pinpoint counterpunching. On the flip side, if Quizza can close the distance and force Smith into close quarter exchanges, it's a completely different fight. Quizza's ability to cut off the ring and overwhelm his opponents has been his bread and butter, as seen in the brutal stoppage of Marcus DeLuca. In that fight, Quizza's bodywork broke down DeLuca's defenses, paving the way for a late-round knockout. Imagine Quizza pinning Smith against the ropes, hammering away at the body, and sapping his energy round by round. Then there's stamina. Smith has proven he can maintain his sharpness in the championship rounds, as seen in his 12-round war against Miguel Ortega, where he outlasted his opponent with a mix of discipline and conditioning. Quizza, however, has faced criticism for fading in the later rounds when his early aggression doesn't pay off. Stamina could be the hidden factor that tips the scale in this bout. So what's at stake in Dalton Smith versus Walid Quizza? Everything. For Smith, it's about proving he's the future of boxing, a technical maestro who can handle any challenge. For Quizza, it's about showing the world that power and grit can overcome even the most skilled opponent. This fight is more than just a clash of styles. It's a battle of wills, of careers, of legacies. But what do you think? Will Dalton Smith maintain his undefeated streak, or will Walid Quizza shock the world? Drop your predictions in the comments. Smash that like button if you're hyped for this fight, and don't forget to subscribe for more breakdowns and analysis. We'll see you again when the dust settles on the canvas.